Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2014 Chevrolet Camaro SS. It is a 2SS package car with 72,654 miles. Does not look like it has that mileage at all. This car is in fantastic shape. It does have just a few small blemishes across the front, but they are very superficial. And with the car being white, they blend in very well. There's a few small marks up here by the front corner. Start low on the lip. There's a little bit of scuffing down there. A couple rock chips. As you would imagine, these more pronounced lower lips on sports cars like this do unfortunately catch a fair amount of rock chips. This one's not too bad, but there are rock chips across the bottom portion of the front. A little bit of scuffing by the headlight area here. It's mostly just sprinkled with small rock chips. They're very difficult to see unless you're up close to it. That's probably one of the more pronounced ones. But they don't stand out, they blend in pretty well. The hood's in great shape. Not really any rock chips or anything on there. The hood looks fantastic. It's mostly just the lower end of the front bumper that's caught most of the wear. But even then, it's not really a whole lot of it. The front Chevy bow tie is also the American flag. Part of it's rubbed off, but you get the idea. Front driver's side fender is in excellent shape, no issues there. Front driver's side wheel, we do have some finish kind of fading away. That's not dirt, that's part of the finish that's failed. And you can kind of see it in between some of the spokes there. But other than that, it's in great shape. Just a very light amount of rash around the edge. Driver's side mirror, no flaws, looks fantastic. Driver's side door. No issues there either. Just a few very small rock chips along the bottom, but nothing very pronounced. Driver's side rear quarter panel. Nothing there, looks great. Rear driver's side wheel. A little bit of rash there around the lip. A little more rash, but the spokes and the face of the wheel typically is where you'll notice most of the wear. And on this wheel, there is not really any on the face. But again, we do still have some of the issues with the finish kind of failing on the wheels. So looking at the rear bumper, we do have very nice polished exhaust tips. We do have reverse sensors. Back end looks really good. Not coming across any wear except for a little bit. Here on the top of the back bumper, there's a very, very light amount of scuffing just to the right of the Chevrolet emblem. Spoiler on the back looks great. There's no wear on that, no clear coat issues. And the top of the trunk looks great too. There's no wear on that. Moving to the passenger side rear quarter panel. Nothing to report there, that looks fantastic. Rear passenger wheel. Again, we just have the same repeat issue of the finish wearing off in a bunch of spots, kind of looking a little splotchy. But that's really it. A little bit of rash, not very much. Wheels in decent shape. Passenger door. No issues there. Passenger mirror. A few very, very small rock chips, but overall looks good. Front passenger fender. No issues there. Front passenger wheel, again, just the finish issue. Tiny bit of rash around the lip, very, very little amount of it. Overall, it looks pretty decent. Go ahead and walk around the vehicle from a 1 foot distance to give you a better big picture idea of the overall condition of the vehicle. It's easy to make it sound like it's in worse shape than it really is by pointing out every defect that a vehicle has, but here at Exotic Motorsports, we believe in complete transparency and full disclosure of the condition of our inventory to give our out-of-state buyers the confidence and peace of mind they need to purchase a vehicle sight unseen if they choose to do so. Walking around a vehicle from a 1 foot distance is a lot more indicative of the overall quality of a vehicle. It will give you a better idea of what you would notice on a day-to-day basis if you were to own the vehicle yourself, as far as which defects are more pronounced and stand out and which ones are harder to notice. So hopefully you have a little bit better of a complete idea of the condition of our Camaro. Moving on to the interior here. We have black and white leather interior with black leather and kind of a white kind of plasticky trim. Still looks nice, has a very good finish to it. It doesn't look plastic. It has a very nice premium look to it. It does have the Boston premium audio, power adjustable mirrors, power locks, express up and down driver and passenger windows. It does have blue interior with black accents and blue contrast stitching there on the black accents as well. Looks very nice. White WeatherTech floor mats. And here we've got twilight sensing headlights, cruise control, audio controls. We've got single zone climate control, all of our gauges down there. Got a frameless auto dimming rear view mirror, as well as auto dimming side view mirrors. Also has heads up display. All of the buttons and all of the markings are in great condition. Cup holder's nice and clean. Front passenger seat looks great. The upholstery looks really good in this car. Front passenger door panel looks good. All the leather trim and the dash is in perfect shape. None of it's been shrunken or damaged or faded in any way. All the buttons are in good shape. None of them have been worn down. There's no wear on the steering wheel at all. The dash looks really good. That's not been sun faded or has any issues. It does have paddle shifters as well. Twilight sensing headlights, I believe I mentioned that. Automatic transmission. It does have navigation as well. Nice to have. Let's go ahead and look at one of the key features of this car, kind of what's given the Camaro the notoriety that it has. So on this Camaro, we've got an LS3 6.2 aluminum V8 engine, which respond very well to aftermarket modifications and aftermarket tuning. It's very easy to make these make power. The car, even stock, is a lot of fun to drive and is definitely not underpowered by any means. But if you're into modifying your vehicle, this is definitely one that responds very well to it. Idle's very smooth and consistent. It sounds great. This is just a really, really fun car to drive. It's just practical enough that you could call it a daily. It has a fair amount of trunk room and a little bit of back seat space, as long as you're not fitting, a large adult in the back. You can have passengers in the back somewhat comfortably. And it is an automatic, so it's very comfortable, lots of creature comforts. So that is our, I believe, let's see, that is our 2014 Chevrolet Camaro SS. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out our sales listing online. You can find that on our website at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.